Hello, Leo, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Leo. If this resonates with you, Leo, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Leo, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Leo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for, okay. Ooh. Well, somebody's going to get their heart broken, but it ain't you. You are getting the hell out of Dodge. You're closing this chapter. This person kept you strung along, and you're finally like taking control and moving forward. And you are headed in a completely different direction. Somebody's getting their heart broken, but it ain't you. So you are on the path to a new reality, and you really had to cut this person out. As much as it hurt, and as much hope for like growth as you once had with this individual, you were the one that was always fixing things, overcompensating, and it was a nightmare. Walking on eggshells, and you're done standing still. What's going to happen here is you're moving forward. There's we got the Lovers here, so you're following your heart in a different direction, and they're the one that's going to be stuck and standing still, looking but not touching, watching you walk away. So okay, before we get too deep into the love reading, for those of you that are interested, we will be reading career as well. And then after all is said and done, we'll get you a little message from the universe with this oracle deck over here. And also, for those of you that are interested, private readings are available at secrettarot.com. I'll leave the link in the description and pinned in the comments if you would like more information. All right, let's get into this love reading. You are making the decision to enter a new reality. You are giving birth to a completely new existence for yourself. But you absolutely had to go through hell to close the door on a past situation. But that's exactly what you're doing. You are nailing it shut. You are boarding it up. You know, what I'm seeing here is like those old, zombie movies, and they're all stuck in the house, and they start hammering 2x4s up against the doors and the windows. That's what you're doing. Like, no zombies can get in. Well, that's what you're closing the door on. You're like, I can't deal with this anymore. You're releasing yourself. So we got the Devil here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn in their chart. It's a twist, because now this particular person is going to like feel abandoned, feel heartbroken, and get obsessed with you. Like I said, now they're the ones that are going to be standing still, but there's not a damn thing that they can do about it. But they will obsess. So this person has been a hindrance to your happiness for a very long time. This is something that, you wanted to grow with this person. You wanted everything with this person, but you're realizing, like, okay, they used me. And so you've got a different situation brewing, and you're going to explore that. And you're going to be more careful about, I'm going to show you, about this new path, this new energy that you're going to be exploring. You're going to be careful about it. But you're headed towards your happiness, and essentially this negative, demonic person isn't going to be able to stop you. 10 of Cups. So, you are getting to know someone else, and you're going to be exploring their energy. So there's going to be a lot of talking before you jump into anything, because we got the 8 of Wands here, because of the experience that you've had, okay? And you're going to question so there's a lot going on here. I'm just going to do this. There's a lot going on here. We got the Empress, that's Libra, Taurus, Venus energy. We got the Emperor, Aries energy, right? So you thought that the person that you wanted this forever with was your divine other half. Turns out it was like a falsity, because there was an ending here, and it was all about control, and they had some control over you. All right, and you feel like you were used, things were imbalanced, and they almost set you back in your growth. And because they kept you, I'm just going to go here. It's like they kept you walking on eggshells, like doing this dance. I'm seeing this here. And they never thought, 2 of Pentacles here, they never thought that you would essentially take control, and you would leave them behind, because that's what I'm seeing here. You're like, I can't. So what is coming is more balanced. What is coming is not false. Okay, this really took its toll on you, but the energy shifts. Okay, so once you make a decision to, close the door on the zombies or the devil negative energy that, trying to eat you alive, they hurt, they feel betrayed, and they feel heartbroken. And so all that nasty energy that they transferred onto you, that hindered you in so many ways, it's going to transfer back. And they're going to feel everything that you felt, because you are walking away. You have had enough. And there's something better that you're going to be exploring. We got this Gemini energy here. You're just following the signs, being guided by the angels away from this person, and you don't even feel the same. And you look back on it, while you're reflecting and processing, and you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Some of you may have had to get therapy because of this particular individual. So when this new situation arises, you're going to be a little bit more reserved and not jump in to anything. A lot of getting to know each other, that kind of thing. We got the Hangman here. But this like this negative energy is going to be always like behind the scenes, absorbing as much information about you as possible and obsessing at this point, but never really doing too much about it. Because they know that they can't stop you. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? So, they're watching you walk away. They're not going to do anything about it, but watch you enjoy yourself and like living your best life and being, maybe they even got in the way of your relationships with your friends and your family and things like that. They're going to see you rejoicing, having fun, and enjoying someone else's energy, but they're not going to stop you. 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look at career. So I'm seeing what was once an abundant new beginning turn to absolute shit because someone stepped onto the scene and caused a lot of issues. It's like you were there, and it's almost like a new person in charge came on the scene and started making some cuts. And maybe at first they started like laying people off and then firings and all da. This is not a good person in charge, okay? I feel like you need to move fairly quickly out of this situation because the writing's on the wall. If you haven't gotten cut yet, you will be. Okay, so what their ultimate plan is, and this is extraordinarily specific, what their ultimate plan is get rid of everybody that's been there forever, and they would have to pay all these things and, and then hire people in at a cheaper rate. But first there's the layoffs and then there's the firings. The sooner you get away from this situation, the better. Perhaps they will offer you some sort of like a compensation package, but I'm seeing this whole situation come to a close, and it's a loss here. All right? So there's no more room for negotiating with this particular person here. It's best that you move in a different direction, because it's time that you do so. You got to get away from this. You will land softly if you start putting your feelers out and looking at other options, okay? You will land on your feet. It's like you're doing this dance hoping for the best, and with the 3 of Swords there, you better act fast so that you can freely walk away from this situation. It's a lot to think about, but if you hesitate, the devil's going to be giving you a message that, hey, we're getting rid of everybody. All right, so it's just time to close the door and keep moving, because if you hesitate, I feel like they will let you go. If you do not hesitate, and you don't sacrifice yourself to this particular energy, there's something so much better. You follow your heart, you follow the signs, and where you're going is so much better for you in regards to your physical, mental, spiritual health. It's better for you and yours. There's rejoicing here. But if you stay stuck in this, The universe has a way of getting you unstuck, and it won't be pleasant. All right. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? We have patience. I accept everything happens in divine order. Okay, so like I said, let this be a warning to you, especially with this job situation. If you wait for things to get better with this difficult energy that's getting like rid of everybody and making the cuts and the universe will have a way of just kind of ripping the rug right out from under you. So take this as a warning. Don't wait. Start looking, close the door on this, and move forward. Because you've sacrificed enough of your time and your patience in this particular situation. And the same thing with love. You were very patient with this person. You overgave, you overcompensated. You're the one that was trying to fix everything, and you got used, really. And now it's time to explore a new energy. And now they're going to have, it's like they're going to be the one waiting for you to come back. But after you experience something better, there's no going back. So essentially, that transfer of energy, they will always wait. They will always be obsessing. They will always try to absorb information about you, however they get it. So you're no longer waiting, and now it's their turn. All right, Leo, that is what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're interested in a private reading, you can follow me or you can visit secrettarot.com for more info. And I'll leave the link in the description, pinned in the comments. You can follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.